Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to continue the lesson, a lesson for all. In previous period, we have done half lesson. Different characters are explained here. A lesson for all. Newspaper boy, milkman, hawker, school bus driver, Dr. Sawant, Mrs. Patel, a housewife. Mr. Desai, mayor of the town, then Mrs. Joshi, Nidhi, and Madhu. Mrs. Joshi's daughter. They are the school going girls, as I told you. So here, animals also, uh, animals pictures, animal characters also present. Rabbit, deer, peacock, squirrel, bear, birds, tortoise. A city street, early in the morning. The street is littered with plastic bags, cartoons, tins, cans, broken glass, old tires, waste paper, wall, bags, and other garbages. Now, Mr. Desai enter. So there is a conversation between Mr. Desai and Mrs. Patel. Okay. When they both were talking to each other, Mr. Desai, they were talking, they were busy in talking. Suddenly, Madhu, she falls and injures her foot. Okay, we have seen this in last period. Madhu falls and injures her foot, gives out a cry of pain. She gives out a cry of pain. Madhu, Uch, my foot, it hurts. Mrs. Joshi, ah dear, Madhu, are you all right? Oh no, her foot is bleeding so much. Somebody help, please. Mrs. Patel, Nidhi, run and fetch Dr. Mrs. Sawant. Request her to go come quickly. Request her to come quickly. Your sister has cut herself on a broken glass bottle. Mr. Desai, I will get some ice at once. Mrs. Joshi, almost in tears. My poor child, how did all this broken glass happen to be there? Mrs. Patel, look around. It's not just a broken glass, but Mrs. Joshi, dear me, what nonsense this is, unbelievable. Where has all this rubbish come from? Dr. Sawant enters with Nidhi. She has a doctor's kit. Dr. Sawant, let me see the wound. Let me see the wound. Mr. Desai, here's some ice to stop the bleeding. Mr. Desai, here's some ice to stop the bleeding. Dr. Sawant said, what a presence of mind. Good, applies ice on the wound. So Dr. Sawant applied ice on the wound. There now, it has stopped bleeding. It's a deep cut. I will raise the wound and she will be fine. Mrs. Joshi, thank you, doctor. So kind of you to come at once. But I am going to complain to the mayor. Have you seen the rubbish and the litter on the road? Yes. Litter, all the broken glass and tins and papers, plastic bags, cartoons, all the garbage, it was there on the road. Dr. Sawant, it's a mystery. All this garbage was not there yesterday. And now just look. Enter newspaper boy, milkman, hawker. Mrs. Patel, the mayor must not have seen. Look, the newspaper boy, he is limping. Look, the newspaper boy, he is limping. And the milkman at last to the milkman, why where's your bicycle? And why are you so late? Milkman, the tires were punctured. I had to come walking all the way with this heavy milk can. Newspaper boy, and I tripped over an old tire and sprained my foot. It was quite dark early this morning. I did not expect an old tire right in the middle of the road. Mr. Desai, I see something must be done. Bus driver enters carefully, avoiding the litter. Mr. Joshi, bus driver saying, Mr. Joshi, I'm sorry, I can't drive the school bus today. On every road and street, there is nothing but litter. It looks like an obstacle race course. Mrs. Joshi, I know, I am going to send for the mayor at once. He must see this. Our children are not safe with all these dangerous broken objects around. So Mrs. Joshi is saying, I know, I am going to send the mayor. Now hawkers means ठेले वाले जो रहते हैं ना hawkers. No one is safe. Let's request the mayor to come and see for himself. Mr. Desai, I will fetch him, and he just exists. Enters again with the mayor and his retinue. Mayor, annoyed, unbelievable, shocking. How do you expect people to walk through all this rubbish? Why don't you all dispose of the garbage properly? Mrs. Patel, but we do, Mr. Mayor. We give our garbage to the garbage collector. Mrs. Patel, but we do, Mr. Mayor, we give our garbage to the garbage collector only. Mrs. Joshi, yes, we don't litter our streets like this. We don't litter our street like this. Mr. Desai, or we take it to the dumping ground near the river side. Away from here, the rains then wash it away. Mrs. Patel, or the winds blow it away. Mayor, then how did it come back into the town overnight? So Mayor is saying, you are giving the whole your household garbage and everything to the garbage collector. So how did it come back into the town tonight? Bus driver, that's the problem. Nobody knows how it got here. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Newspaper boy, it looks like someone has done it purposely to spoil our town. Newspaper boy is saying it looks like someone कोई जिसने तो भी किया है purposely to spoil our town. To spoil our town. Mrs. Joshi, and endanger our children. And endanger our children. Milkman, and hinder our daily walk. And hinder our daily work. So this is very this is very dangerous for our children, and hinder our daily work. Milk medicine. Mayor, we will not tolerate this. The city mayor is saying we will not tolerate this. I must look into this. I will not spare anyone who has done this. Who is responsible for this mess? Who is responsible for this mess? Now enter animals who have been hiding: deer, rabbit, birds, squirrel, bear, etc. Each one comes out from its cover turn by turn, saying, animals, we are responsible. We are responsible. We have brought in all the litter. We have spread the garbage all over the town. Dear, yes, we confess we did so. Dear is saying, yes. Animals are saying, we are responsible for all this litter. We have brought in all this litter and we have spread the garbage all over the town. Animals, they are responsible for this. उन्होंने कचरा लाया और सब जगह सिटी में स्प्रेड किया. So deer is saying, yes, we confess we did so. Deer क्या बोलने लगा? हरिण. Deer बोलने लगा, we confess, हम कबूल करते हैं, हम confess करते हैं that we did so. हमने ऐसे किया. Mayor, what's you? How dare you? Mayor is saying, what? You? How dare you? आपकी हिम्मत कैसे हुई? Mrs. Joshi, what right do you have to spoil our town and make it unsafe to move around? Bear comes forward. We have only brought back to you what belongs to you. हमने क्या किया? We have brought back to you what you belongs to. आप जो belong करते हैं वही हमने आपको दिया है. Tell me, what right do you have to dump all this in the forest? The forest is our dwelling place. आप लोगों ने आपका सारा कचरा फॉरेस्ट में डाल दिया हमारे लिए, जबकि हम फॉरेस्ट में रहते हैं. हम our dwelling place, हमारी रहने वाली जगह. Birds, our trees are dying and vanishing because of you. Where can we rest or build nest? आप लोग दिन ब दिन ट्री कट करते हो. So birds are saying our trees are dying, vanishing, खत्म हो रहे हैं because of you people. So birds are saying because of you our trees are dying. Our trees are dying and vanishing because of you. Where can we roost or build a nest? Squirrel, and where can we live? Squirrel is saying to the man, the people, to Mr. Desai, that all the people, that and where we can live. Rabbit is saying, you are worried about Madhu being injured because of sharp broken glass. Don't our young ones get injured too? Madhu, Rabbit is saying, Madhu अगर injured हुए तो आपको उसकी चिंता लग रही है, but हमारा क्या? Rabbit is saying, don't our young ones, हमारे छोटे छोटे बच्चे young ones get injured too. हमारे बच्चे भी injured होते हैं. So dear, yes, and we have no doctor to dress their wounds, and we don't have any doctor to dress our wound. Our young ones simply die. Our young ones simply die. Madhu Nidhi, oh no, how shocking, terrible. Tortoise, all the fish in the rivers and lakes die because of the waste dumped in the water. How we suffer because of the chemicals and poisons. Bear, and so many animals who drink the polluted water fall ill and die. Dr. Saman, yes, it is unfortunately true. It is Unfortunately, 2. Peacock. So we called a meeting and decided to return all your dangerous stuff back to you. So Peacock is saying all the animals they were gathered, rabbit, deer, squirrel, bear, peacock, they decided they have taken one meeting. So we called a meeting and decided to return all your dangerous stuff back to you. We don't need it. That's why we collect all the garbages, all the litter and spread in the city everywhere. Bear. Anyway, we were not as cruel as you are. Bear is saying, हम तुम्हारे जैसे तुम्हारे इतने cruel नहीं हैं. We were not as cruel as you are. We have only returned the garbage. We have not poured chemicals and poisons onto your settlements. We have only given you back garbage. We don't pour chemicals and poison onto your settlements. Mayor, I see you animals and birds do have a point. You are right. Mayor is saying all the animals and all the birds, you are right. You have a point. Mr. Desai, you have opened our eyes. Mr. Desai is saying to the all birds and animals that you have opened our eyes. We should not dump rubbish in the forest or rivers or lake. We should not throw rubbish. We should not throw garbage, any river or lake in the forest. Mrs. Patel, but where we can dispose of it. But the question is remain as it is, where we can dispose all these things. So Mayor is saying, if you all agree to sort out the litter, I will arrange for it to be collected separately. Then some of it can go for processing and some for recycling. So Mayor is saying, I am with you. We can collect all the garbage in separate boxes and some we send for the processing and some we send for the recycling. Mrs. Doshi, good idea. Let's do just that. Mrs. Doshi is agreed. She's saying good idea. Let's do that. Mayor, let us save our Mother Earth from further harm. We people also throwing garbage in rivers and in forests and in lakes. So all the aquatic life, all the animals, wild animals, they disturb, their life will be spoiled. So, Mayor, let us save our Mother Earth from further harm to the animals. Thank you, dear animals, for teaching us a lesson so effectively. So, Mayor is saying, thank you, dear animals, dear birds, you have taught us a lesson. We assure you, we will not pollute or spoil your homes. We assure you, हम तुम्हें ऐसे assure करते हैं, विश्वास देते हैं, वचन देते हैं that we will not spoil your homes. I shall even warn those who go for the picnics. So I will warn those who are going for picnic not throw the garbage, whatever the litter, broken bottles, or just throw in the dustbin. Don't spoil the environment. Some animals, thank you, Mr. Mayor, thank you, they return. So animals are saying thank you to Mr. Mayor. Mayor, self-help is the best help. Let us clear this up. So we have learned the lesson. Self-help is the best help. Let's clear this all including the mayor start picking up the litter. All the people, Mr. Desai, Mrs. Patel, Mrs. Joshi, Mr. Desai, all the people, they were pick it up the litter and they collect the litter and they clean whole the road, whole city, whole entire road. Okay, in this way, this is a lesson for all. A lesson for all. A wonderful moral is told by all the animals and birds to the human beings. Okay, so that's why the name of our lesson is a lesson for all. This is a beautiful lesson for all the human beings, all the people. Okay, so your homework is read the lesson. Read the lesson. Okay.